My name is Jesus Seguia and I am the General Manager for Vanguard Mozart Secondary Motorsports. One of my main responsibilities was to ensure that our team was working productively and efficiently.
My name is Anya Cruz. I am one of the team managers. One of the main groups that I contributed in was the design group, which helped create one of the logos and the presentation.
My name is Brian Rosario and my position in the team is I'm a driver and the Chief Compliance Officer. My job besides driving is to make sure the car is safe and ready for driving.
I am Jamie Zamrifa. I am the Business Coordinator for Vanguard Mozart Secondary Motorsports. One of my responsibilities was recruiting team members and sponsors.
My name is Ruben Torres. My role of this is I do quality control in this project. My main task for this, I was helping out each other who needed help mostly. Like if they needed on wires, I'll help on wires. If they needed on tools, I'll help on tools.
My name is Jose Guadalupe Cantu. I'm one of the drivers and the chief mechanic on the car. One of the problems we encountered was the camber and the towing of the tires and the suspension. The body is covered with 18-gauge aluminum steel riveted to the body.
We had to rewire the entire vehicle using 20-gauge wire and conduit pipe.
My name is Joanna Vargas and I am a driver and a driver coordinator. Our drivers were selected based on time. We all got an opportunity to go around our school's racetrack. We selected the top 3 times and then we considered the pit stop procedure.
Another of my responsibilities was to organize the tools to make it easier for my team members to use.
One of my responsibilities was being the time manager, and we all at least contributed 600 man-hours.
One of the responsibilities was to tabulate all of the costs for the team.
Some of the problems we encountered with the car were the brakes. The sensor was kind of hard to put on, and in order to remove the front tires, you have to take off the whole front brake caliper.
In order to make the brake light work, we had to disassemble the casing of the brake switch and assemble it back together. Along the way, we found a couple of design flaws. The cotter pin securing the axle was in the way of a lug. In order to tighten up the lug, we had to grind down the cotter pin.
One of the biggest challenges you face is mostly the race suit that you have to wear with the helmet because there's very little ventilation going through.
The padding surrounding the chassis and aluminum has an R factor of 3, which kept the driver cooler in the race.
One of the main concerns that we have as the drivers is to keep the motor as cool as possible.
Another area of concern was creating a car nose tip containing at least 144 cubic inches of closed-celled foam.
At first, it's kind of intimidating to drive the car, but then after you get the hang of it, you really want to just drive as fast as you can. Technology was a major component in our research, and we learned to take the turns from the outside and move our way in.
Our biggest obstacle was learning and using solid edge. Our next goal is to become proficient in using it and applying it to further projects.
One of our responsibilities was to recruit team members and sponsors for our racing team. The more students we engage, the more resources we obtain.
What motivated me from this race team is to do something I have never done before. We had to build a car from the ground up and try some new experiences with this project.
This is a merit-based competition that gives us equal opportunities to succeed.
I would say my experience was very good. I like doing this and I would like to do it again next year.
We hope to do well during our competition and improve towards the future.
It motivated me in the way that I like to build things and I would like to be a mechanical engineer one day.